And
2, 1. Blast off.
No, you never said.
oh, I thought you were going for the iCarly thing.
Mm,
5, 4, 3,
no.
2,
Go
and then
ahead.
RuneScape music plays. Hey, what up? What up? Welcome back to the Chinos podcast. Week 2. Today is December 5th, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Here with the boys as usual.
Hello. I realized after the first one that we did never introduced ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Caleb.
I'm
What?
Blaine. Just so we can get that.
And I'm Andrew.
And together we are the Chinos.
That's
Yeah,
right.
anymore.
Yo, so right before we started, I went and filled up my cup of water. And it got me thinking. So the house is pitch black. And I left my phone in here. So I had to navigate the house in the dark. And it got me thinking, like, you've lived somewhere long enough, like you're comfortable living somewhere when you're able to just walk around in pitch black.
Yeah.
Like, you know where everything is to the point where even if the lights aren't on, you can't see a single thing. You have a full cup of water you could tip over in your hand if you run into a wall. And you're just like, I'll just walk in the dark. It's cool.
That's amplified when you have you have stairs in your house.
Yeah.
And you're like trying to
Yeah.
navigate them in the dark. If you can go down the stairs in pitch black in your house and not trip over anything,
Mhm.
you're definitely a pro in your house.
Yeah. You know the
Navigating.
every step, you know how big it is. You know how far away they are. Well, what's been going on? For me, finals week started this week, basically.
Finals for everyone. I'm done with all of mine now. You guys
Well,
still
yeah.
have some more?
We got you got the early out, and we got week 2.
Literally as early as it could be, I think.
Nice.
It is nice because I got to be here for my mom's birthday.
It's today, right?
Yeah, we didn't really do anything because
Yeah, because the whole thing.
everyone's gone.
Yeah. Hey, that's fine though.
But I'm
That's
here.
true.
Yeah, we got some cannoli from the local
Oh,
pizza
really?
place.
Nice.
Some gano from what's that place in the strip mall?
No, from Portofino's.
That is in a strip mall.
Not anymore.
Really? They moved?
Portofino.
Which
I thought they
one?
were, like,
Which
on
one are you
the,
talking about?
The gas station, or not the gas station, the car wash and all that.
Oh, you call it a strip mall?
Yeah, it's a strip mall.
It's a storefront. A strip mall's like indoors, I thought.
No, a strip mall is like a bunch of stores in a long rectangular building that are all have a storefront. You know, they have a storefront, but that isn't. the
That's
storefront.
that's not what I interpret a strip mall as.
All right. Well, I guess we're already in some controversy here.
That's it. Podcast over. Cancel it.
Cancelled.
Yeah, I'm willing to cancel it over that.
What's your definition of a flea market then? Does it have to have fleas?
Well, no, that's not what I mean. It probably does. Most of them probably do have fleas.
Yeah.
A good flea market has fleas somewhere. You know, you had a good time at a flea market when you go home and you have fleas,
We got a little bit.
right?
Yeah, you know, you
Yeah,
rummage through enough stuff.
Yeah, you know, you buy a carpet from the carpet guy, and then go home and it's full of fleas.
There's always a carpet guy.
Yeah, there really is always a carpet guy at a good flea market. Just stacks of carpets and rolled up carpets all over the place.
You know
Crap.
Wheels.
you know in
Tires.
I don't know what you guys know about most Zelda games, but in Ocarina of Time, there's a like magic beans salesman, and there's also another like low tier tradesman in the desert who just sits on a carpet in a fucking sandstorm. He's like, yo, what up? I don't remember what he even sells. If he sells magic beans or something too, but
That's wild.
that's what I'm imagining. Like just a dude with a really big beard sitting cross-legged on a carpet selling you shit. That's the ideal flea market to me.
Back to your question though.
What did I
what
ask?
Requires fleas.
Oh.
You a flea market has to have fleas. What's your definition of a flea market then?
First off, do you need a permit to sell at a flea market?
Usually they have like you go there. I think you go there and it's kind of like the people at our flea market in our town, you know, and they're like they have those garages, and I assume that they have to, you know, pay a fee every time they want to open it.
But they're paying. They're like renting it out though, right? I'm saying
Yeah.
like a merchant's license, like to own a store.
I don't know actually.
Because that might be the difference between a flea market and like a pop-up shop or something, you know?
Yeah.
I think a flea market is like an amateur like market, like just where anyone could sell anything.
Yeah.
I think a flea market could be anything as long as it follows that rule.
Well, compared to like a farmer's market.
Well, a farmer's market is typically mostly, I want to say it's mostly food.
Yeah.
At a
Yeah,
farmer's
it's
market.
It's like produce and.
But I think you could buy other things at farmers markets too.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean,
Farmer's market's fun to go to.
I guess there's some overlap between a flea market and a farmer's market, I guess. Because the
Yeah.
flea market where we go to, it's kind of like a mix of the two, you know? In the center, there's a lot of food sellers sometimes, and just random crap. You know? You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? Like in the fenced in.
We have a question from Spooks03. He asks, "Is the Redhead on a BlackBerry tablet?"
Yeah, no, for real.
I think he's talking about you, Blaine.
Want this on my Androids, right?
You literally look like a Minecraft man.
It's just whenever I move a lot.
Can we clickbait this? Blaine Keen in Minecraft? And that'd work, you know?
Yeah.
Two guys control Minecraft character in real life.
God,
Podcast
he's
show.
He's instantly out of the chat. I don't even see him.
I think he's here.
Or do you think so?
Yeah, just internet where he's at, I think.
It's just always gonna be this bad until I get back to my apartment.
Yeah.
Wrong thing on screen.
We can hear
Oh,
you.
fine.
We can see you well enough, so it's, you know,
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
hear
it is
you
what it
on
is
screen.
right now, so it's
We're on
not.
my top phone. With it. But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, flea market's pretty chill. Farmer's market's pretty chill. Basically the same thing, but
It is really enjoyable to go to a market. 'Cause I remember
yeah.
Before all this stuff, maybe a few years ago, 2 years ago now, they moved the farmers market here and all right, dox ourselves, Waco. They moved it like, you know, downtown rather than like along the river, wherever it was,
Mhm.
just in the middle of the parking lot. And I don't know why, but I met a bunch of like people from Britain there, like England, and they were just like chilling in Waco for some reason. I remember just hanging out with them for like.
I remember this
hot
story.
minute. Yeah, that was fun.
Remember that Smash tourney we went to, Andrew? Where there's some...
The it wasn't a tournament. We went to like a hangout play Smash thing at the local like esports club, I guess is what you would call that.
Yeah.
Call that place. Yeah, there was a dude, the dude who organized it. First off, me and Blaine were like the first people there. There was like one or two guys there before we got there to play Smash. We thought it was a tournament when we showed up, and we pretty quickly learned that it was not a tournament.
And those two guys were way too socially awkward to like
Yeah.
play with.
One guy was really good, but really awkward.
Mhm.
I was... It was the weekend... We were playing Smash Ultimate. It was the weekend that Hero from
Yeah.
Dragon... What is it? What is it from?
The
Dragon Quest?
Dragon Quest, yeah.
Is that what it's called? I'm a bad gamer. I don't know the name of the game he's from, but
So,
I think that's what it's called. But yeah, it was the day or the weekend or something that character came out. And so this really good player in our local scene was playing him over and over again just to like learn the character, I guess. And so we showed up. He's like, I was like, can we cycle in? He was like, sure, man. And so I picked Captain Falcon because that's who I play. And he was like, Sea Falc, huh? And I was like, oh, what? He was like, I know I'm the only one who would ever call him that. Haha. And he like got all like flustered. It was super fucking awkward. But it was fun. It just it became pretty apparent, but as the night went on, that once more people started showing up that were like regulars, me and Blaine were like the outsiders. And so they just like gave us our own setup, and it was just me and Blaine playing by ourselves at a different area. Yeah. It was so fucking weird.
They were good too. Like Hero
They were
was
pretty good.
And granted, Hero is really broken.
He was extremely busted, especially on launch too.
Yeah. But
Yeah. It was an interesting time. The reason we brought that up, the guy who hosted it was, I think, Australian.
something like that.
He had some kind of an accent, an Australian or like really thick somewhere in Britain accent. It was hard to tell. We only had like a 2-sentence conversation with him.
Yeah. And his relatives came in.
Yeah, his relatives came in. He looked like he was about 25, but his mom came to pick him up.
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't know. I have no idea, but
You were just visiting, I think.
it was pretty cool. I haven't played in a real tournament in years.
Really?
Years. Yeah, I played Melee. I played 2 Melee tournaments in like 2015. Maybe 16. And that was it.
Yeah, there's something special about like in-person gaming, stuff like that. You know,
Yeah,
it's like the people you meet, really.
the atmosphere too is really...
Like a huge atmosphere.
Yeah,
Like-
being in person like that versus like a chat room or even like a Discord
Yeah.
or something.
Like, imagine us playing Rocket League as we normally do. And like you go into the tournaments and it's like you're a little nervous because it's a tournament match.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but like with people huddled around the TV watching you play.
Yeah.
Like people you don't know just like cheering for or against you. It's fucking great. It's just a whole other beast.
I already have consistent latency issues. I probably
Yeah.
just like break down and cry.
Yeah, dude. Speedrunning, for me, I thought was going to be like that. Whenever I would stream live, I was like, I'm going to be so nervous knowing that people are seeing me fuck everything up. But it's pretty much the same. I honestly get more nervous when I'm in my room by myself because I'm less distracted, I guess. Like, I can't focus on anything but the game, really. Whereas if I'm live, I'm like talking to people and like thinking about other things. So by the time a run gets to a section where I'm like, oh my god, I can lose it all, I'm like, oh shit, I could lose it all, but then it's already over. By the time I even have that thought.
Yeah, I can see that. It's December now.
Yeah, dude.
It is December, yeah.
Last time it was right after Thanksgiving?
Yeah, the day after. No.
3 days,
after.
2 days after? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas coming up now.
Yeah, it really got cold, like right on December. Really.
Yeah.
Funny.
Like, I think November 30th, it was like 30-something degrees here.
Yeah.
Finally started seeing winter weather.
Yeah. I mean, winter doesn't start, right, until the 21st.
Of what, December?
Yeah. The solstice.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Or is that the middle of December? I can't remember.
It's the 21st of December. Is this the winter solstice? I know that for a fact. It's my mom's birthday, so I'll never forget.
Oh, cool.
Hottest lady in your opinion?
Hottest lady?
Can you... That's pretty broad. Is there like
It's
a
not
more
very broad.
specific... Who's the hottest woman I think exists? Period?
Hottest woman in existence. Yeah.
Ever? Dead? Alive? Doesn't matter?
I don't know.
Like, that. It's a pretty broad question.
Sure, yeah. Dead or alive?
Hottest
current
woman of all
state.
time? I don't know. You guys go first. I can't.
Blaine,
See,
you got
there's-
anything?
Kind of. I mean,
There's different schools of thought when it comes to hottest woman.
yeah. He did say. He said hottest.
Hottest woman in your...
Just in terms of looks, attractiveness. I'd say that I have a bunch that are like on the same level.
Go for it.
Probably, like,
Oh, that's cheating, dude.
nah, I'm only gonna name one. Like early Angelina Jolie. Probably.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Okay. You know who I think is a very cute woman?
Cute.
Who I kind of is in the same realm of, you know, womanhood as Angelina Jolie. I think that Scarlett Johansson is a very cute woman.
I can see that. Yeah.
There's some very adorable pictures of her.
Yeah. What do you got, Caleb?
You know, I'm thinking, but I really don't know. I don't know anybody's name, to be honest. I can't think of the name.
Do you know what movies they're in?
I have the same problem with like music.
Oh yeah.
You know, I like songs and stuff, and I like might remember the name of the song, but I'll never remember the name.
To us, and we might be able to-
Yeah, what movies or
The movies. I don't even.
whatever they're from.
Let's see. Movie. I mean, it's something I don't even know like who to think of. That's the thing. I don't know. It's really weird. I'm honestly just blanking. Let's see.
Blane's got stacks of
Blaine
women,
has
and you can't even think of one.
Dozens of women he thinks are attractive, and I can't even think of one actress.
Because I'm constantly thinking about it.
I'll stall for you. No, I'll stall for you though while you think. Whenever I was a kid, I watched Disney Channel, so between like 2008 and I don't know, the next like 3 years or something after that, I was obsessed with Demi Lovato. I wrote her a letter. I liked her so much, I wrote her a letter for her birthday. And I was like, well, I wrote her 2 letters. The first one my mom wouldn't let me send because it sounded too creepy. It opened with, "Hi, I know you, but you don't know me."
Jeez, really?
But like, that's literally true.
Yeah.
Because she was a celebrity and I saw her on TV and I knew about her, but she didn't know who I was. But it was really it's funny to think about. I couldn't imagine my kid in the future writing something like that and being like, "Can we mail this?"
Yeah.
To Demi Lovato. Margot Robbie.
I was gonna say Margot Robbie as well. She's pretty hot.
Natalie Portman. And she's
Yes.
Padme.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks the same as she did when she was like 16 or however old she was when she was in Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah, she has aged well.
Yeah, she's
Who's
cute.
in Pirates of the Caribbean?
I
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I was a kid also, I had one of those books for Pirates of the Caribbean when the third one came out.
Because I liked her little overbite thing that she had. You know what I'm talking about? Like, she had
What's
a-
her name? I know her name because I sometimes make fun of the way that she would say things in that
Yeah.
movie. Like
I had a little book with little like film reels, like it was an interactive book, and it had little film reels, so you could like put it in this little like compass, and you looked in the compass,
I had the same thing.
and there was one of her, and she looked so hot in the picture, so I always kept that one in there to look at her.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause she said things like.
I can't believe you had the same thing, Blaine.
It was a
That is
telescope.
pretty
You
sad.
put it in the telescope and you look through it, and it was like,
I thought it was a compass. I thought you put it inside of a compass.
because it was part of a book, and you.
Yeah. It was like the book, and then on the right side, it was just like an array of these little film things. They're like coin shaped.
I think it was a telescope. That you
I don't really remember.
into and just, like,
That makes more sense though.
yeah.
That shit was whack.
Because I hadn't even seen the movie, but I.
Me
had
either.
it.
I don't think I've seen it either.
I don't know why.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up.
Christmas is coming up. Yeah, I need to buy a gift for my family exchange.
Oh,
Yeah.
Exchange.
Yeah, we like. I guess it's not secret. We kind of like draw names, and we just like. I got
That's
my dad
cool.
this year.
That's cool.
and I think my dad got me actually, which is pretty rare.
Nice. What do you think he's gonna get you?
I don't know. I don't know what to get him. To be honest, I have no idea.
Getting family gifts is harder than getting friends gifts, I think.
Yeah. I mean, people always appreciate socks, right?
Dude, last Christmas, all I asked for was socks and underwear. Literally.
Honestly, yeah, I now understand. Like
It's a great gift.
It's a great gift. Socks and underwear, and like, oh man. I think, I think that grandparents, particularly, you know, because they always get that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think if like a younger person like us gifted socks and underwear to a grandparent, they'd be extra grateful. Because you know, people often will gift things that they would want in return.
Right.
I can see that, yeah. Like what I did for my brother when I bought him video games and then played them.
Yeah.
Somewhat, I guess. To a degree.
The thing, so with my grandpa, I'd be afraid to buy him underwear and socks. Because he
Right.
is so particular about
Oh,
everything
yeah.
in his whole life. I feel like if I got him something like that, he would be like, oh, thank you. And then he would go home and look at it and be like, this isn't the same sock I've been buying for 30 years now.
I buy Fruit of the Loom, not Hanes.
Yeah, just like,
Fruit of the Loom right
he's
here.
bought, dude, he has bought the same goddamn ugly brown sandals for the last like 20 years. I swear to
Damn.
God.
Whatever works, works. Who didn't Roald Dahl do that or something? Like he.
I
had a
don't
pair of
know
shoes
enough
that
about
was,
Road
like,
Doll.
Oh well, maybe he did. I don't know. I remember reading a book and he was like, maybe it was Willy Wonka.
Willy
I don't know.
Wonka.
I don't know. I remember maybe in one of his books he's like, yeah, I bought these shoes, and maybe it was like his biography.
Was it the old
Autobiography?
guy? Was it the old guy in Willy Wonka? That's probably some detail that he added, like...
Road Doll?
No,
Road Dahl is
no,
a
because
kid's author, right?
yeah, he wrote Willy Wonka and everything. The
Right.
book.
I
think
thought
it might have
Blaine
been
was saying he was a
autobiography.
character. I was like, what the?
No,
fuck?
no. The old guy in Willy Wonka, the one that, like, never gets out of bed or something like that.
Well, no, but they were poor, so they wouldn't like buy shoes. You know, they wouldn't be buying multiple. Because I remember what he said was he was like, yeah, I like this pair of shoes so much that I want you to like find every single size and get me like 5 sizes bigger, so that as I grow, I can. And he bought like 10 pairs of shoes at once, and he's like, I'm gonna wear this shoe for the rest of my life. And I
That's
think
pretty
he did.
incredible.
Maybe, I don't know.
I got some shoes for Christmas this year.
Really?
Like it's not a surprise gift. Like I was there
Oh,
when they were bought, but they're for me. But I don't have them right now.
Might have missed Christmas or something.
They're sick as hell. They're like,
Those desert boots you're talking about?
no, that was last year.
Oh.
I got some Adidas that are like pastel yellow. They're really sick. They'll go good with my my like off-white Mogul Moves hoodie, I think.
Or like tennis shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty curious about this. Sorry, I'm looking up who bought the same pair of shoes for the entire life.
Thought you were looking at the shoes. It's kind of weird being content with what you have, you know?
Yeah, I know. I really
Yeah.
don't want anything.
It's this is the first year in a couple years where I'm like, oh shit, you know, I want this. So I ask for shit for people, but it's not like if I don't get something I asked for, I'll be upset like I would have when I was younger.
I think
Yeah,
most
I'm pretty.
people in my family are pretty content with what they have.
Yeah.
They might have a few things, but it's not anything like expensive. So I think we're moving more towards experiences as presents. Like we would travel somewhere. I think what we're doing this year is we're gonna take like a motor car, sidecar ride through San Antonio,
That's cool.
which is pretty wild. I think our grandparents are wanting us to do that.
Really, a motor car.
Well, it's like the tour guides are the ones driving, and then you sit in the sidecar.
Right? Yeah, yeah. That'd be cool. I mean, I like
And
to
they
do
have
that.
like blankets and like drinks for you.
Yeah, because it'd be in winter.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I mean, they said they did it, and it was a lot of fun. So they wanted to share it with us. But yeah. Other than that, I want a new headset. 'Cause this one's pretty cheap.
Really.
Well,
That'd be a
it's
good gift.
Amazon Basics. It's pretty good, but I want wireless.
Yeah.
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 I remember when I had wireless headphones, I got to like, I could like go to an entirely different room, still be listening to people in Discord and stuff.
Perfect.
It's pretty
Dude,
good.
I can just mute myself, go to the bathroom, and still know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing. My headphones were just the headphones, no mic. I 100% would say definitely like get wireless headphones with a mic. So you'd be like, yeah, I'm in my back garden right now, just chatting.
You have a front garden?
Yeah, but how many gardens you got?
What?
Thing at my apartment. I have a plant at my apartment. It's
Do you
a
guys have
snake.
like any amount of yard at your apartment, townhome thing,
Not really.
or is it just like a? I need to go there.
There's a field that
Like
we can go
behind
to.
you?
Yeah.
What kind of square footage you have where you are, Caleb?
I mean, I got the whole house, really.
Well, like yardage. Sorry.
Oh, in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yardage, not like the yard, not like the unit of measurement yard, but like the size of my yard.
Yes.
That's pretty funny. How a yard and yard are the same like word. I mean, completely different things. Anyway,
Sure.
it's like, I mean, like I got a medium size. It's probably like, let's see, let me think. Maybe like a half acre. I don't know.
Half acre.
Maybe a little bit less than
Half
that.
acre's pretty good for the.
Our house,
that.
I didn't even realize for the longest
No,
time, but our house
Definitely
has acres and acres of land.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we own, or I guess my landlord owns practically all of the grass around, all the way up to like Ivan's house, if you know where that is. Like the next street over,
Wow, yeah.
practically. It's kind of crazy. I told her we should get an apiary. We should raise bees,
Oh, dude. Bees.
like in the other corner of the yard.
That'd be dope.
There's so much undeveloped. It's just field. Like we could
Yeah.
put anything there. It'd be really cool, but
Do anything you please.
Bees like take care of themselves, and then you get like their honey.
yeah, and you can sell it.
Sell the honey.
That
or
is how
whatever.
bees work, man. It is
I'm
pretty
just
cool though, how
saying,
bees
like
can
it's
like.
free money if you put it in. It pays for itself.
Well, I'm sure that it's harder than you think to raise bees, Blade.
Nope. Don't think
Didn't
so. Probably just as hard as I think.
didn't Hunter raise bees?
Hunter- Yeah, yeah, he did.
Hunter.
His father.
Hunter, which one?
Littleton,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I know. Tabby in band,
Mm.
her family or something raised bees.
Yeah, dude,
Something
bees.
kind of- so-
I feel like
well,
being an apiarist is pretty cool, or I guess a beekeeper.
yeah.
I want.
Probably
to.
pretty cool.
My dad's deathly allergic to bees.
That's one reason not to do it.
Yeah, I probably am, because my granddad is, and I think my dad is, but
Have you never
I
gotten
don't know.
stung
I've been
by
stung by a bee. I've been stung by wasps and stuff, but not bees.
Oh, it's like the same
hornets.
thing. You're gonna have a similar reaction.
Oh, no, they're not. the
Well,
same.
but wasps can
It's
also
a similar
bite you.
reaction.
He could have been bit by a wasp.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Because venoms are different between different species, so it could be
Yeah.
entirely different
I
thing.
just know my dad's allergic to bees, but he's also allergic to wasps. He's
Mm.
also allergic to really anything that stings him. So,
Damn. Does he carry an EpiPen around?
no, it's not that bad, but it like starts swelling up, and he's gotta go to the doctor. It's not like a peanut butter allergy where like if you sniff it,
Yeah, I guess.
Like a bad peanut butter allergy. It's more of like just a.
but he'll like get like if he gets stung in the arm, his arm will get like super swollen,
Hmm.
and you might have to take some like medicine for it, but not like a steroid shot, or not like
Mm. Epinephrine.
Man,
Dude.
sometimes like
Go ahead.
mosquitoes really like really screw with me. Like I can get bit by 100 mosquitoes and one, and I get bit by like one more, and then boom, it's just like huge. Like I don't know, maybe it's not a bee or maybe it's not a mosquito. Favorite video game
That's a good
franchise?
Mine's easy.
you.
I've I've been a stan of the Legend of Zelda series since I was like 3 years old. So Zelda for me.
Yeah, it's an easy one for
I
you.
gotta think.
But I'll come up with a second place while you guys talk about it.
Franchise? I'm really not sure for me. Like franchise wise,
franchise.
I guess Minecraft is a franchise, and I'm a pretty big fan compared to other games. But
terms of
maybe Counter Strike would
output-
probably be my favorite franchise.
trying to think of what I even own still. Yeah, for me, Zelda, probably.
I like Uno.
Uno's a good franchise.
My favorite.
Dude, Uno 2 sucks.
Yeah.
But Uno's good.
Yeah, what's your favorite Uno game, Blaine? One or two?
I like both.
Dude, what the hell is wrong with you?
Just
Not even a
joking.
not even a real Uno fan.
I like the online Uno where you just go 1v1.
Play
Yeah,
Freak
yeah.
Uno 1v1s.
Yeah.
God, what a...
Competitive Uno?
That's what
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
and-
There's comp Uno and it's 1v1s. And it's
Really?
ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
so silly.
That sounds pretty stupid, to be honest.
It's the combos are so sick though sometimes.
Right,
Really
yeah.
cool, 'cause, like,
With the, like the stacking +2s and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like that could be pretty good, yeah. Is that your final answer, Blaine? Uno?
I like Minecraft a lot too. If you want to
Yeah.
consider that a franchise, I've probably played that the most because I switched over from console to PC very in terms of, I guess, everything else.
Lately, since there is a sequel that is being developed right now, I'm gonna consider Hollow Knight.
Sorry, Mario Kart.
I'm gonna consider Hollow Knight a franchise now. Hollow Knight recently for me has been very, very cool and exciting. Very good game. I definitely
I like Hollow
recommend.
Knight. It's
Is
like,
that that's only on Switch, right?
No, it's on
No.
PC as well.
Oh, okay, I didn't even know. It is on Switch
It's
though, right?
fun.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's. Do you know enough about it, Caleb?
I really know nothing about Hollow Knight.
It's a Souls-like Metroidvania game.
Right.
So it's like a collectible fest
It can
with
be-
very, very. It's like Mega Man meets
Cuphead.
fucking. I don't know. It's a
Dark
platformer too. It's a
Right.
very good game. I don't
It's
know.
kinda
Kind of like Cupheady. Okay, yeah.
but
It's
it
not
kinda-
it's not Cuphead in terms of the bullet hell that Cuphead has.
But it's like the similar kind of.
difficulty though is
Yeah,
Like it is
there's
difficult.
there is some choke points in Hollow Knight that you'll just cry and give up for a while.
you can get stuck on. Yeah, I haven't finished Hollow Knight because of that.
Hmm.
Mm.
And it's just like you're going and you're chugging along. You'll be like 3 hours in, and
You'll
um,
you'll
like,
dunk
run
on some
around
bosses
Yeah.
sometimes.
and then you'll just get slapped by this one guy, and you die, and then you come back because you need to get your soul. You know, that's part of the game. You can get all the money and stuff back, and you'll get slapped on before you get your soul. And
Then it's all gone. You have to grind for more. It's fun
you can't
though.
put it in the bank.
It's very fun.
Never mind, I don't want to spoil anything.
Very good
Yeah,
game.
might
I
not-
spent
might not know.
I spent the better part of a month raving about that game this year.
I played it because of you, and I really enjoyed it because I was craving a platformer.
It's very good.
Super Mario Bros. Franchise that's pretty classic.
It's
but,
pretty robust too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
I like the Civilization franchise. That could be maybe a third place or something, second place perhaps.
I've never been a huge Civ guy.
I think I only got into it because like, well, before I had internet at home, I think the only computer games I thought existed were the ones I had on CD. So like, Sid Meier's Civilization 2 and Sid Meier's SimCity 2000,
Ooh.
and that's like some of the only games, you know.
Ooh.
What else did I have? I had some decent games as a kid on CD, but those are the only two I really
What
remember.
Hot Wheels game did you have?
Hot Wheels?
Ddidn't you have a Hot Wheels game?
No, I
Hot
had
Wheels
Lego
Racers.
Racer 2 or something.
Lego Racers is fucking
That was a
incredible.
good game.
Lego Racers is a top contender for best franchise.
And I found the CD like a year ago, and it still runs on Windows 10 somehow. And I
That's
played it
whack.
in my dorm every once in a while. And my roommate would be like, he would freaking freak out because he seemed to enjoy it quite a lot.
That's. I haven't played any Civilization games, but
They're
kind of
pretty
wanted
fun.
to at some point. It's like a domination type.
I've played Risk.
Yeah, it's like it's
Rift
just a
is a
grand
little-
strategy, really. Like turn-based grand strategy. Difficult to
like
get
the
into, I'd say.
Yeah.
Somewhat
I like those
difficult.
turn-based games, baby. Um, I
Very
was really
fun though.
looking, yeah, I was really looking for like a ancient civilization game earlier in like October, and I looked at that new civilization game that was coming out because it's like Mesopotamia or whatever.
I haven't
that.
heard it. I haven't heard about it. I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about that market.
But it just looks like it focused on things that I didn't. It got too broad too fast. I think I wanted it more like tribal.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start with huts and make my way up through the Bronze Age, Stone Age into the Bronze Age.
Mm.
But yeah, what's your favorite video game franchise? Spooks?
Oh yeah, we'll ask the chat.
Or yeah, chat, not just Spooks.
I think there's another person here.
Uh,
Let's see.
but yeah,
We were talking about Christmas. I don't know how the
Yeah.
fuck we got here.
Well, okay, we were talking about Christmas and then the chat.
He has interrupted our Christmas conversation like 3 times.
Yeah, that's a ban. That's bannable, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you were talking about being content, and Caleb was
Yeah.
talking about his family's way of going about gift giving.
Oh, okay.
My family is a lot more of like a traditional, like, get everyone a gift. Like, but see, I'm the bad child, and I typically don't give a whole lot of gifts, because I either didn't have the money, or I just, like, don't think about it enough, and then it's too late to buy anything.
Right, yeah.
But it stresses me out, dude.
Well, 'cause
Christmas
it
is so
it
stressful for me.
I'm already like, I'm kind of crunch timing because it's the 5th, you know, we got 20 days.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
dude, we do the same thing, Andrew, in our family. Like immediate family, we do that, but then for like grandparents on both sides, we do like gift exchange type things, like what
Mhm.
Caleb does. So I got to get everyone in my family something, and then like a white elephant gift, and I think we just do gift cards now at my other grandparents.
Honestly, that's pretty good gift these days.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you really can't go wrong with money. Because, yeah.
You can't go wrong, but
you
like
could you could
the
go better.
sentiment isn't as powerful with
Yeah.
money.
Right. Right.
It is easy though.
Yeah, like everyone will appreciate it.
It's like, what's the agreed upon money limit? Here you go. Have some of it. Imagine you didn't even give them all. You gave it like a $15 Applebee's gift card or something. Just like,
Dude, I got a Little Caesars gift card
for Christmas.
1 year.
I'm gonna get someone CC's pizza.
I don't even know if I ever used it, honestly. I might still have it in my wallet,
Yeah.
unused.
It's a bunch of hot and readies. You could go
I think it was
and-
like $15, yeah.
That's 3
It was
hot and
funny.
readies.
I think my sister got it for me. She was like, "Here you go for you to use at work." I was like, "I work at Domino's, dude."
Man, that's pretty funny actually.
Yeah, I might have given it to someone actually. Now that I
Really?
think about it, yeah. I don't remember anymore. It was pretty funny though.
I love memeing around with white elephant gifts.
Yeah.
Those are the best, especially in like with your relatives, because you kind of know what they'd want. You kind of know what would cause some discourse or something.
Yeah.
For example, my cousin has been collecting like those Whataburger tags.
Mm.
He wants to get all 0 through or 1 through 100. I don't know if there's a 0, and he's missing a lot of the single-digit ones because he has a lot, but he's missing the single-digit ones. So I want to physically buy a number 1 Whataburger thing. But since all of our other cousins know he's shooting for that, if I put it in the middle of a white elephant, I'm just gonna.
You're just asking for them to steal it from him?
Yeah, and I just want to see the hate and the
Man, that'd be pretty good actually.
discourse
Yeah.
that happens.
Yikes.
And evil.
You might start another world war, you never know.
probably over a Whataburger tag.
Yeah.
Only-
You would never steal Whataburger property though, right, Blaine?
I wouldn't. No, I would buy it from someone who has.
Well, that's
Stolen it.
almost as illegal, I think, right?
I don't know. You can find
Blaine,
it.
if I see you with a Whataburger tag, I'm gonna call the police.
I have
Call
one
the
in my car
FBI
right
on
now.
you.
I don't know how I have it, but I have one in my car.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they gave us one when we graduated for some reason.
Yeah, but that's different.
That's
the
lame.
It's like it's novelty.
Yeah.
It's lame as hell.
It
I
had
threw
a-
mine away, I think.
I don't even know where I put all that crap they gave us.
Wherever my cap and gown went, I think that's where that thing went.
My
Yeah.
high school diploma laid on the floor of my closet for about a year.
I don't even know where.
I have my diploma right here.
Oh,
I
your
keep-
diploma in your
I
wallet?
keep my mini diploma in my wallet at all times. In case I just decide I want to get hired somewhere. I need the proof or something. I know exactly where my real diploma is, though. It's just in a box under a bunch of stuff.
I mean, yeah, I guess you might actually need it at some point if I figure out where I put mine. Yeah, oh well.
In other news, I watched The Social Dilemma last night,
Hmm.
which is it's like a documentary about social media, and it's mainly negative effects. They didn't really talk much about the positive effects because I think people outright know that, and also the thing was it was a documentary / drama, and I don't think good positive things make for good drama.
Yeah.
So that could be part of it too. The drama part was more like they described situations and the things that were happening, and the drama was these people, like this stereotypical family, acting out kind of the dramatization of the things that were happening to kind of further push the point across that this AI that's being developed for social media is very addictive, very destructive. It got very political because that was one of the problems that they found, and I don't really want to talk about that side of it, but it, for me at least, it was like I've always known I've been addicted to my phone in terms of like social media. That's one of the reasons I deleted Instagram. That's the only reason I deleted Instagram. But other apps just take the place of it.
Yeah.
Deleted Instagram, downloaded YouTube, still spending the same amount of time on my phone, pretty much.
Yeah.
The problem is I've never had a reason to. Sorry.
No, please go on.
I've never had a reason to, like, I've never felt strongly enough to be like, yeah, I need to break this addiction. Until, like, this year, whenever I see kind of the amount of distance, the amount of polarization that's happening, pretty much
Yeah.
almost solely because of an app that people are sharing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, well, because like pretty much everybody is on social medias like that and everything pretty much
Yeah.
constantly these days, especially our age. It's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like it almost seems like we should be looking at our phones all day. But it's like, no, you can put down the nightmare rectangle every once in a while.
It's crazy because I don't think I could go a week without it. Honestly,
I want to know if I could. I
feel like
want
I
to
could.
try.
you feel like you could?
Yeah.
I think I
feel like-
could. If
feel
I was
like
with
I
other
could.
people, if I was, as long as I wasn't alone, I think I could do it.
Let's
Like,
try that.
you remember when we went camping?
Yeah,
Like, if we were like camping and we were just like, or doing anything somewhere with a bunch of people, it would probably be easy and fine.
Yeah.
And fun.
Well, I feel like I could definitely get by with a non-smartphone.
yeah, like a flip
You know?
phone.
Yeah, like a
I
razor or
can see
something.
that. Well, that's because, I mean, you do spend a lot of time on your phone. I mean, I don't know, really, but you're also on your computer a lot.
Yeah,
Which,
I
I
am.
mean-
It's always pretty much as
You could
bad,
say
really.
Reddit. You could say Reddit is a form of social media.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
it is. It literally is. Yeah.
It's
So,
one of the
I
more
mean-
toxic ones, really.
So what I would say is, if you were gonna do that stay off your phone for a week, you could also have to be like off of Reddit.
Yeah, sure. I bet I could do that.
You think
If
even
I
though-
had things to like occupy my time with, which actually I do. I need to dig a hole and like replace some sewer pipes and stuff, so maybe I could do that for the next week.
Mhm.
But you know,
I need to work out, but that's not like a full day thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, 24 hours a day instead of being on your
24
phone.
hours a day pumping iron.
Or yeah, how about that?
Great.
And every time you think like, hey, I should be on my phone or anything like that, just be like, okay, but I have to do like 20 push-ups before I can do it, or like something like that. I have to run a quarter mile, a half mile before I can even touch my phone. So you'd be sitting in class, being like, damn, gotta run real quick. You just sprint out of the class.
Yeah. That's an interesting take on it. Yeah, I mean, I'd really want to go a week over this break without getting on my phone.
That's just where the willpower comes in. I mean, it's the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
I would just be like, you know what? Maybe I'm not gonna do the push-ups this time, and I'm gonna watch a bunch of YouTube videos. Boom.
Yeah.
Failed.
Mhm. It's just you always have to have some form of entertainment. And another thing is, this is another thing that they pointed out, but I think everyone kind of knows it. They said that social media and your phone is kind of like a pacifier for when you're stressed out or anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I completely related with that. I was like, yeah, dude, whenever I get, whenever I feel like stressed about an assignment or something, put your phone in black and white. As in like
grayscale? Like turn the colors off? Does that make it less interesting to the brain or something? Less stimulating?
Maybe.
I had a feature, there's a feature in Android that does that for nighttime, which is definitely better for your eyes, but I wonder if that's actually interesting. That's an idea.
That is an idea, yeah. Have you done that? Broski 8790? 8790? Man.
back to what I was saying though, it's like a very, very nice tool, or a very, very easy tool to abuse especially whenever you have stuff to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like schoolwork, especially like finals and stuff, stresses me out, and I could see it. I looked at my phone usage this week, just for these 2 finals that I had this week, and it went up like 20%.
Really?
My screen time went up 20%, and it was mainly just YouTube that I was using it for. So
yeah, just to waste time, put things off.
yeah, seriously. And I ended up only studying the day before for finals.
Damn.
I've been doing that for the entire semester, pretty much. Yeah.
I'd really like to not do that, because I feel like if I actually studied for some of those, I'd actually make
Better grades. Well, yeah, I mean, definitely. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's even the same thing with music. Just to, like, fill the silence. Like, I'm sure that this episode will be a billion times less awkward feeling to watch than last episode.
Feels less awkward to even
converse.
do, because there's just something to hear.
I can see that.
I have an interesting logistical question that's completely off topic from what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
But our friend in the chat, Broski, created their account 3 minutes ago.
Right.
Broski, are we your first Twitch show you've ever watched? Very.
Unless
Be
you saw it.
interesting, especially if they don't know us in real life.
Yeah,
Strange.
I'm curious as to the identity of Broski 8790.
Hey man, if you don't feel comfortable,
Yeah, you don't have no.
Yeah,
You
no,
absolutely
yeah,
don't
no.
have to. It's rhetorical. It's
You don't
rhetorical,
dox
but.
yourself or anything.
Yeah.
we're probably just excited.
Yeah, no, like,
Yes.
yes.
We are honored.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really cool.
honored.
We haven't really.
We
done
are
this very
honored.
often, so. He's up with Prime Gaming.
What?
Job groups.
Oh.
He's got
You
the-
saw that?
Yeah, I have the Twitch chat open.
It said that though.
No. I just noticed that he has the crown on. And I
Uh,
was
Oh,
just
no.
that
That just
was-
means he's
That just means he's a Prime member.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he's subbed here.
Mhm. Yeah. But
I'm curious as to why your sub didn't show up, but we'll see.
Mine? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
I'm not, but it's just weird. Sometimes the notifications show up, sometimes they don't.
I think the
Hey.
craziest thing about the social dilemma, that documentary, which I would strongly encourage people to watch, by the way, is the people that they had on to that they were interviewing, because it was like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat CEOs and
Mhm.
stuff like that, former employees of these companies that
Like that wrote the algorithms and stuff?
yeah, that literally created these things that are that were meant to addict people. I mean, draw them in.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm going to give it a watch maybe over the break while I have time.
definitely recommend it. The drama part's kind of weird, but
Like where they
I
acted
can
out.
see, yeah, I can see how it like further hammers in the point of the subject matter that they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It was also pretty funny because this documentary, which is a form of media, is telling us that media, you can't trust it because of
Yeah.
the algorithms.
Yeah.
And so it's like this back and forth, like, okay, so if I can't trust it, why am I trusting you right now telling me that? But I guess it's,
Yeah, everything's
Yeah.
propaganda. You can't get away from bias.
yeah.
It is insane, like how well they've got humanity down to a T in these algorithms now. Just because I mean that's the reason it's so addictive, you know. They
Well,
just,
you're right. They said that you're basically just a data point, like just a little bitty data point, that almost everything that you're doing is being sent to these servers to I guess personalize your feed.
Yeah.
So like every single post that you look at on Instagram, for example, is being recorded. How much time you spend on it, what you like, what you click on, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The notifications that they send you, stuff like that. Is all. It's just experimenting to find the best way to drag you
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
in, get you back in.
Well, I think the goal is not to drag you in. The goal is to earn somebody money, right? At the end of the
Right,
day.
at the end of the
If
day,
they drag you in, then
They
it's-
drag
Yeah,
you in.
exactly. Dragging you in turn, earns someone money.
I feel like they probably they drag you in and keep you there, right? And then they kind of like farm your data. You know what I mean? Like every single data point they get, they can sell to another company that can then use that data, even if it.
Right.
I guess
Mhm.
maybe it's anonymized or whatever. They can still use that data to like further help their algorithms to, you know, push forward content that'll keep you on their platform even longer, and it's just a
Yeah. And
complete, you know, web.
one of the people they were interviewing was saying, like, if I wanted to like, they have your personality type on there as well. So if I wanted to take if I saw that there was this flat earther, you know, on the site, I can take his profile and say, give me 1,000 people that match this profile as well, and those 1,000 people are all going to be susceptible to conspiracy theories. And so, if your personality is similar to that, then they're going to recommend more conspiracy theories to you, and you're going to be on your phone longer, and it's just going to be like, it's more personalization based on, it's not just based on you, it's based on what other people similar to you like as well, which is pretty crazy and pretty dangerous.
It's spooky.
Yeah, it is weird how like the internet has brought a lot of people together, I guess, in like good ways and then bad ways like that, you know.
Yeah, I came out of that movie thinking, like kind of scared, honestly, and I was just
Yeah.
like, why am I this nervous about this? You know, it definitely probably makes it seem more dramatic than it is, but it's one of those problems where it's like, this is very significant, and if we don't make it evil right now, then
Yeah, I've for a few years, sometime when I was in high school, I started having the realization that like technology as we understand it right now and like the internet and where it's going, it's just an inevitability how dangerous it's going to be eventually. Like it's not like we're not going to, there's not going to be lawmakers that try to combat those kinds of things and stuff, but there's so many nefarious uses for the internet even right now that no one really even knows is actually going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised you came out of something like that being uncomfortable or scared or anything. It's a very disconcerting topic.
Yeah, because there's things that going into it, I was like, okay, I'm expecting all of this stuff to be talked about, and they talked about all of that and like a bunch more, and I was like, oh, I hadn't even thought about all of it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to like butcher the movie for anyone.
Right, yeah, just completely spoil everything.
Or,
What's
like,
it called?
explaining it coldly.
The Social Dilemma?
The Social Dilemma, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Netflix exclusive. So if you don't have Netflix, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, thanks for the follow, broski. Appreciate it.
Oh, that's
We
cool.
gotta make some alerts for that.
There's an alert.
Special cappuccino
There's an
show
alert
alerts.
on. Yeah, we'll have some.
I don't have the overlay pulled, so
I don't know if I
Yeah,
can
I could
actually.
buy them.
I don't know if I can change that in a way that makes sense.
Right.
It's just my default channel ones with the buzz blob right now, but appreciate the follow, broski.
We're just trying to make some chill content.
Yeah, just having a chill time. We're coming up on an hour here soon. Anything that needs to be said this week?
Needs to be said? I don't really know.
Anything that you feel went unsaid today?
I want to try going a week without my phone. And I don't know if I should do it this week or next week, but I feel like if I do, I want to start like right after the podcast ends, and that way by the time a week rolls around, I can
Report your findings to the.
yeah, that does make sense.
That'd be cool, actually. Yeah.
Are you gonna be on Discord?
I'll probably be on Discord because I don't.
Because like, what if I want to have a birth? Oh yeah, here's one thing. My birthday is in 9 days.
Oh yeah.
How old you gonna be?
I'm gonna be 20.
Wow.
I'm gonna be 20 on the 14th.
Wow.
Big man on campus.
The
over here.
big 20.
Second biggest man on campus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it were me, I wouldn't want to not have my phone for a full week unless
It
I
wouldn't be-
was.
Okay, so this is how I would do it. If I was gonna do it, I would be like only using text message.
Right. Yeah.
And
But see,
Yeah.
then it's just more willpower. It's more of a willpower thing again.
Well, yeah. I mean.
Where
that
it's
would be
just
better,
like,
though.
it's like you see another notification pop up and you're like, but I can't look at it. But then you do anyway.
Yeah. If I were you, I'd just go ahead and like delete social media.
Just-
off phone entirely.
Just
putting
no,
the
just
notifications
turn your
to-
phone off.
Well,
Put
that
it
too,
in
but-
a corner and then don't touch it for a whole week.
But I
If
know
you're-
I know
if you're
it's
gonna
gonna
do it.
notify me and stuff, you know?
But see, you don't need. I think that's the biggest issue, with people these days. No, I don't think anyone really needs it, at all. You
Yeah,
can
'cause
get
you're
by with a landline
Yeah.
and
mean,
tell people
school-
just tell people call me if you need anything. If you need school notifications, check your email on a computer.
Yeah.
You know,
Even,
like,
True.
classes and
I-
even
It's
stuff.
the crazy thing.
I could say that, yeah. But when it comes to like, if I'm going out, if I'm like maybe going to the mall or something,
Yeah.
and someone needs to contact me, they could call or text. I don't really think anyone will call me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the biggest way to nullify the willpower issue is to just own a phone that doesn't have smart features at all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to go about it.
But like having a
Yeah, I
smartphone
prob-
is.
all of my social media apps.
Redhead looking there.
We got him thinking about giving up his phone. Now he's all scared.
Yeah, now he's got now he's got us three
No,
and
please,
the
no.
audience of the Shino Show Live to keep up his promise. Yeah, we're holding you accountable, and if you come back next week on the podcast and you've slipped up,
And you failed no fap.
yeah, no phone, no phone,
No
December.
phone December.
No phone December.
1 week of
Destroy
December.
phone December. Come back after phone November, you got destroy phone December.
All right. Well, what do we got
Yeah,
coming
so-
up? What do we got
Yeah,
coming
that's
up?
all I got.
Before we end, only thing I think we have coming up this month is our post-Christmas show that we have a miniature plan for, at least a topic to talk about.
On
That's-
my
that's-
face.
That's
This one.
pretty exciting.
That doesn't
Wait.
make any sense. Please, please.
I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest.
Oh,
We'll talk.
crazy.
We'll talk about it
My face is
after
bald.
we cut this off. But
Okay.
we've talked about it. I just guess you don't remember.
Yeah.
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 That's it for this week. Some
How do you
deeper,
see my face? It's
some deeper stuff we talked about.
Yeah,
This time around.
Thanks for listening or watching in.
Thanks for the
Everybody.
so
questions.
much.
Yeah, I like having the questions, actually. That's really nice.
It makes it easier.
But yeah, that's all we got. Any real closing words?
Stay frosty.
Yeah.
Stay frosty. There you go.
All right.
Make sure you.
That's all.
yeah,
go ahead.
Bye. No, bye.
All right. We'll get better at ending this shit eventually. Later, guys. Dude, this RuneScape music.